What's going on, everyone? I want to give you guys a quick recap of a beautiful 20 play. If you guys are not familiar with what the 20 play is, it's a little strategy, very simple strategy that we use inside of Evolution Traders. And with that, we're looking for short-term change in trends that could potentially turn into runners that you could potentially scalp for a few points, and it works fantastic. Now, again, just like any other strategy out there, it does not work 100% of the time. So before you think that you can just take each and every single one of these setups and just print money hand over fist, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but it does not work 100% of the time. However, it does work over 70% of the time. And depending on what your take profit is, it can be a little bit higher if you have a little bit of a smaller take profit. Now, this setup happened today. Okay, today is, at the time of recording this video, it is November the 11th, and it happens at 1:40 Pacific Standard Time. So this is after lunch. For those of you guys who like to trade all day long, this beautiful setup happened after lunch here at 1:40. You can see that it put in a 15.5 point range candle. The high of this candle was 21,166 3/4. What we would be looking at is very, very simple. Your absolute dead stop loss would be below the reason why. Because it's only 15 points, I would personally be okay with risking the entirety of that reason why candle. We are looking for an entry once a following candle, which is this one here, breaks the reason why high. And depending on your take profit, if you're scalping, you would have picked up an easy 5 points here. Make sure you have that bracket for a hard 5-point take profit. If you are trading micros, I like to go for a little bit something closer to a 1-to-1. So if I'm going to risk 15 points, I would like to go for something at least 15 points. You can even actually turn this into a runner by telling yourself, if you get 5 points, move your stop loss into break even and see if you can capture that 1-to-1. If you're looking for micros and you're trading for that full 1-to-1 altogether, then when you do get 15 points, you can then and only then move your stop loss to break even or put your stop loss a little bit in profit on those runners and try to capture a little bit more. And I would recommend taking profits off every 5 to 10 points higher than that. This play worked out today. It was a very, very beautiful move. Again, not all of these trades are going to work out. There is a reason why I would list this and grade this a little bit more of an A setup than just taking a 20 SMA that may be a C setup or that C plus setup, right? I kind of grade my setups in with 2 letter grades. Either it's an A plus setup to me based on what I'm looking at, or it's a C plus setup. Again, I don't really ever think anything is absolutely perfect. So let's just say an A setup or a C setup, right? This to me would be an A setup, and there's a couple of reasons why that I'm going to go over and cover with a lot of the members in Evolution Traders, because this is a perfect example as to why I would see this as an A setup and not just a C class setup, okay? So with that being said, you're looking for short-term changes in trends. You're looking for the close over the 20 SMA. You're looking to use the reason why low, if it is a long trade, as a stop loss as long as that reason why candle is sub 20 points. Obviously, if we're looking at a reason why candle be 30, 40 points, we're going to have to put a stop loss a little bit smaller than that, maybe 15 to 20 points. If we're trading mini contracts, again, 15 points I still think is okay to use as a stop loss on one mini contract. It's not that bad of a loss. Again, the reward's going to be very, very good. I like to do 2 things. If you're a little bit more of a scalper, I would put a 5-point take profit. If you like to stretch out the trade a little bit more and get closer to a 1-to-1, we would be looking for a 15-point take profit on that. Again, this trade setup happened today after lunch on the 11th of November. With that being said, wanted to bring it to your guys' attention, wanted to highlight it here on YouTube. If you guys would like to join me inside of Evolution Traders, you guys can join today. Down below, there's a link in the description. Also, if you guys need Apex accounts, 80% off, you can use code SAVE NOW. Just make sure you guys help me out and use my link that's down there in the description box below as well. Also, before you leave, guys, make sure to hit the like button on this video. Make sure you guys are subscribed. If you guys do want to stay in touch with the videos as I post them live, you can hit the bell notification. That way you'll be notified every time I post a video, go live, or have anything going on here on YouTube. Catch you guys all in the next one. Stay safe this week. Let's all make some cash.